June the 9th, Anthropic has just released the most capable AI model ever built, and they locked most of it away in a vault. One they handed to the public, it's called Fable 5. One they refused to release, Mythos 5. Identical neural weights, the only difference is the leash. Here's the question that should keep every operator up at night. Why would a company cripple its own best product on purpose? Because the same intelligence that can do extraordinary good can do extraordinary harm. Let me show you what this thing actually does. Stripe, a payment giant, has reportedly pointed Fable 5 at a 50 million line code base. Their migration engineering team estimated at least 2 months solid work for a team. The model finished it in 1 day. It rebuilt working web apps from nothing but a screenshot. It beat senior analysts on Wall Street in their reasoning tasks. It beat Pokémon Fire Red from scratch using nothing but screenshots. It just figured it out. That's not autocomplete. That's not a chatbot. That's an autonomous colleague that works for days while you sleep. Here is why they kept it on a leash. The unrestricted model earlier found a security flaw in OpenBSD, one of the most hardened and sharpened systems on Earth. That had been hiding in plain sight for 27 years from some of the world's best programmers. In life sciences, it designed novel proteins 10 times faster than human experts. A hypothesis it invented for an E. coli protein was sent to a separate lab and confirmed in the real world. The same logic that designs a cure can design a pathogen. The same skill that patches a hole in a firewall can break into one. That's the dual trap use. So, Anthropic has spent the last month or so building a firewall inside the model. Ask Fable 5 anything about bioweapons or hacking, and it quietly hands you off to an older, weaker model. You don't even notice. And now they're calling Opus 4.8 a weaker model. Man, this is going crazy. Fable's launch comes as Anthropic prepares to enter the public markets alongside OpenAI and Elon Musk's SpaceX. It also follows the firm's own warning to major global AI markets, urging a coordinated brake pedal to slow down the frontier development. Because Anthropic believes these models are advancing so fast that they may soon achieve recursive self-improvement. Again, I said it in a video earlier, we are seeing the very early signs that artificial general intelligence, AGI, is starting to enter the horizon. And remember, these are only the things that we are seeing in public. Anthropic will be doing a lot more behind the scenes, as will OpenAI and Google. We are not seeing the full story. So what does this mean for you, an experienced professional or a business operator who isn't a coder? Two things, and they pull in opposite directions. The floor just dropped out of routine knowledge work. A machine that migrates a code base in a day and scores a near perfect on analyst exams. It doesn't just assist the junior analyst. It replaces the task. Boilerplate data synthesis, routine reporting. That's the commodity layer now. Two, and this is the whole game. The model can execute anything that you can clearly specify. It cannot tell you what's worth building. Well, it probably has a pretty good idea, but it doesn't have your domain knowledge. It doesn't know your customer. It doesn't know which problem actually moves the business. It has no judgment about which of these 14 or 20 targets matter. That's not a limitation that's going to be fixed in the next version. That's structural. Here's the reality check. The people panicking right now are the ones who built value on doing a task. The people who are about to win are the ones who have built their value on knowing which task is worth doing. The formula hasn't changed. It just got louder. Your domain depth multiplied by this capability is real leverage. The capability alone is a commodity. Anthropic will sell it to anybody for $10 for 1 million tokens. The model is the most powerful tool that you have ever been handed, but a tool is only as good as the operator pointing it. After 20 years in the field, you are the operator that they can't replace. 20 years of judgment just became your most valuable asset. Don't waste it being afraid of the tool. And have a look at my Mythos video. I'll leave a link to it here. I'm Jim Kennedy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.